thank you, Whirlybirds, for another amazing performance. If you're local, you can check them out at whirlybirdsband.com. Let me just spell Whirly for you. That's WHIRLY, birdsband.com. Welcome back again. We are live in Columbus, Ohio at our gorgeous model in Darby Station. And tonight, it's all about holiday traditions, and we can't forget about celebrating the new year with my friend and co-host, Lauren. And introducing our final co-host of the evening, Joy Farley, a new home consultant for MI Homes in Charlotte. Joy, welcome.
Thank you. This has been so much fun learning about everyone's traditions from across all of our markets.
Most definitely. And if you notice, we did another costume change.
Ta-da!
And I love what we're wearing. We didn't even know the colors or anything. It coordinated so beautifully.
I know, we're like, oh my gosh.
It's the sleeves for me. Can we take a moment for the sleeves?
I mean, you ladies look lovely.
Thank you.
As do you.
And I mean, nice and professional. Now, tell us what's going on in Charlotte with MI Homes.
Oh my gosh, everything is going on in Charlotte. We are rapidly growing, and we have multiple different product lines from townhomes to single-family homes and really everything in between. So whatever you're looking for, we got it.
Well, I'm excited. I got to go out there, and you're going to have to give me a tour.
I would love
Yeah.
that.
It sounds like some amazing things are happening in Charlotte, just like what I see in front of us. An amazing spread that we have coined Barbecue and Bubbles.
And bubbles.
TM.
Oh, and Ashley loves our outfits, and you know what I love? For each little segment we've done tonight, it smells so different.
It
It's
does.
so vibrant.
I noticed the same thing.
Ready for the holidays.
Most
Yes.
definitely, and this smells most delicious.
It does. We really wanted to hit, kind of the New Year's fun party. So Joy and I worked together to come up with a menu with some of your favorite
Yes.
party foods. So Joy, tell us about the barbecue that we have
first of
here.
all-
But before LaDon says you're crushing the red suit, and
Thank
I
you,
absolutely
LaDon.
agree.
That's my friend. That's my friend. So the cool thing is nobody eats barbecue alone. It's the perfect party spread, celebrations, and there's no better way to ring in the new year with some barbecue.
Absolutely.
I love barbecue. Barbecue, and it's, what is it, black eyed peas you're supposed to eat?
Good luck.
That's good luck.
It's good luck. So tell
Yeah.
us right now, comment, what are some of your traditions and foods that you eat during the holiday seasons on New Year's or New Year's Day?
I think in the Midwest, pork and sauerkraut is good luck.
Good luck.
I
Okay.
think specifically the sauerkraut.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Not my thing, but if you like sauerkraut,
Hey,
add it in the
I
chat.
love sauerkraut on a hot dog, and I eat a hot dog maybe
It's good
once
for
every
your
2
gut
years.
health, people,
There you
okay?
go.
Just think
It's
about
for
that
the
when you
health.
eat it. And for the good
health.
luck.
There you go.
Most
Health and luck.
definitely. But back to these lovely dishes in front of us, ladies.
Yeah, so you can do barbecue in so many ways. You can add them to sliders or just eat it on the plate. And what we wanted to kind of show is the different ways you can do barbecue. And you brought some amazing sauces
I
from
did.
home in Charlotte.
From home. So whether you're meek and mild, want to go with something more traditional, or if you want to go with something a little bit more crafty, curated, this ogre sauce is actually from Charlotte.
Okay.
It's a Charlotte brand. And I actually got it at a local shop called CLT Find.
I love that. So what would be your go-to? What would you
I'm
choose?
more of a traditional kind of girl.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like tangy.
I'm more sweet.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That checks. That
Love it.
checks.
I can see that. I can too.
Yeah.
What about you, Lauren?
I like traditional, but I also, I don't know, I like mustard, so I might gravitate towards more of
Mustard
like the
sauce?
mustard, tangy. I don't know, it just sounds exciting and fun to me.
Oh,
like
yes.
me.
I mean, yes, absolutely.
Elevated.
It's elevated.
Elevated
And,
sauce.
and Diane loves sauerkraut. All right, Diane, the lone
See,
comment.
there you go.
We love you, Diane. We love you.
I knew there was something to sauerkraut.
We love you, Diane.
But when we're talking about New Year's party, we got to think about hors d'oeuvres.
Right.
I mean, first of all, the name hors d'oeuvres, it just fits with what we're wearing. I
Fancy.
mean, yeah.
You know, let me tell you, if you put on your invite, hey, cash in, you're invited to my party, and I'm going to serve hors d'oeuvres, I have a higher likelihood of saying yes.
Yeah.
Fancy.
And
It's-
showing up, who doesn't want an
I'm in.
hors d'oeuvre? It just sounds like
Exactly.
so elevated.
It's just a fancy word for appetizer, but I'll
Finger
take
food.
it. Yeah.
Elevated finger food.
And Joy and I really collaborated on what some amazing things would be for a party in Charlotte.
Yeah.
So one of the things we made was a mushroom, like cheesy tart. It's got mushroom, onion, garlic on a really nice flaky puff pastry.
Sounds healthy.
They smell good.
Well, and it's great too because if we've got the barbecue,
Right.
and it's nice to have a vegetarian option too, not only because there are lots of vegetarians, but also just to kind of give just some different type of cuisine.
different.
Yeah, but meat eaters alike like this as well, trust
Most
me.
definitely. And what I love is that I'm a condiment type of gentleman, and I love dipping in sauces. So you'll
Well,
see
barbecue's
me-
for everyone.
Most definitely.
Whether it's for parties, your backyard, any kind of occasion. It's perfect.
And for lots of different types of food too, because we also have these little pimento cheese sliders, which just feels southern and fun, cheesy.
Macaroni and cheese is basically the vegetable of the South.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Bun.
But I feel like these little sliders would be perfect dipped in
Agree.
barbecue sauce.
Most
right?
definitely. What else do you have here?
So the pimento cheese, that's southern, right?
Very, very Southern. How
Yeah.
do you make that?
So with
Great question. What is pimento cheese?
What is pimento
Pimento cheese is basically just like a cheesy spread.
Right.
So I shredded 2 types of cheese. I did Swiss and sharp cheddar.
Okay.
And then you mix it with some mayonnaise, you mix it with some chopped pimento, and then you add, you can add cayenne to make it a little spicy.
Right.
Or if you don't like that, you can add some smoked paprika to add the color, but also like a depth of flavor.
Oh my gosh, and you know what my favorite cheese is? The one you go to the grocery store and it's wrapped up and you just unwrap it and you cut it. Because
Like-
adding all this extra stuff sounds really
Keep
complicated.
it simple.
Exactly. And the cool thing about hosting a party is you can do whatever
You
want to do. But
Most-
I will say this did not take long at all. I was actually pleasantly surprised. And when I was making them, the whole house smelled so good.
good.
Wow.
When you broke it apart, the cheese, it was just delicious.
Sherry says those sliders look amazing, and let me tell you, Sherry, these sliders are melting just like me because I am burning up in this studio, aka model home, because we are live, and that's what happens. That's just life, right?
And that's showbiz, baby.
right.
Exactly. The show must go on.
That's right.
So I see some other vegetable type things, spinach as well. Are there tomatoes in there?
Not tomatoes, it's just the orange color from the pimento, but I do like to add a little spinach leaves.
Gotcha.
I think it just adds a
health.
great, for health,
health.
but also for just a pop of color.
Most definitely, because that one spinach leaf, that's going to do everything.
I mean,
Cancels
but
everything
for
out.
me, for me, it's the visual.
Exactly.
I like
Want to
the
make it
color.
healthy? Add a leaf.
Right. Yeah, of course. Put that on a t-shirt.
There you go. What else do we have here?
I also like to include some snacks. If you're staying up late to watch the ball drop for the new year, I need to have some popcorn with me. I need to have some chips because that's like second or fourth meal. What do they call it? You got to have some
eat
snacks.
all day.
Right.
By midnight, you're like,
Oh,
Exactly.
Hey, folks.
what's a few more calories?
This just in. Kelly says pimento cheese is doing an LL Cool J and it's making a comeback.
That's right. Who doesn't love pimento
All
cheese?
right, Kelly.
But my perfect ideal New Year's Eve night is honestly like being with friends, having a nice dinner, whether it be home or out, and then coming home,
And staying
putting
inside.
my cozy, eating popcorn
You know what?
and staying inside.
I think that's such a great question. So comment now, what do you like to do for New Year's Eve? Comment right now in the chat box. Me personally, I like to have dinner with my friends, schedule a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock dinner.
Be in bed before the ball drops.
Well, I
Yeah,
need to be home
sometimes for
before
me.
10. I don't want to be out there on the streets amateur hour.
Amen.
I just want to be safely in my home watching the television.
With all the snacks.
Exactly.
What about you? Do you like to go out or stay
I
in?
feel like as I've gotten older, I like to stay in.
Yeah.
Being with friends, family, whatever it is, celebrating at home just feels a little bit more festive.
It kind of feels like more intimate too.
Oh, most definitely.
But no matter how you celebrate, I mean, what a way to ring in the new year.
Absolutely.
It'll be perfect. And speaking of that, you can't ring in the new year. I mean, you can, but we're ringing in the new year with a delicious cocktail.
I mean, it is almost like the comment box is right in front of us because Todd wanted to know what drink is in front of us. Great segue, Todd.
So we've got to incorporate the bubbles. I mean, this is barbecue and
And
bubbles.
bubbles.
There you go.
after all.
We didn't even talk about that. Barbecue and bubbles. Love the alliteration.
If that's what y'all want to do during the holidays, we saw it here first.
Yes, exactly. Right. And one of the things that Joy and I talked about was incorporating your local flair to Charlotte, the Carolinas, into our little cocktail. And one of the things we talked about is apple cider.
Apple
Adding
cider.
apple cider. Because you love to go apple picking.
We do. So the cool thing about the Carolinas, you can be in the beach and you can be in the mountains in a matter of hours. So
Okay, I was so confused earlier when they said apple cider. I was just
like, who
thinking
does
vinegar.
apples?
And so I was like, that's
Nah,
nasty. We're going
no.
to drink this?
No, this is very
it's a
good.
great flair.
I'm glad
Very
you
flair.
clarified that.
You can
I
mix
got you.
bubbles with you got the champagne, you got the
Yeah.
apples. It takes all the flair.
It does.
This is a perfect pair with the La Marca Prosecco, whether it's a casual day at work or an event. It's
Yeah.
perfect. And this is kind of like your everyday bubble.
Absolutely. And one thing you can do to really spice up a cocktail, literally, is make a simple syrup to add to a cocktail.
Right.
So what we've done tonight is make a little simple ginger syrup. And it pairs really, really well with the apple. It kind of cuts the sweetness of the cocktail, and it's just I don't know, it's just
Pretty.
perfect.
It's pretty to look at,
It's
right?
pretty. Yeah.
Well, Erica says she's totally making the pimento dip. So, Erica, by all means, let us know how that goes for you.
Yeah, let us know. And it can be just a dip too.
Oh, there you go.
I just made it into a sandwich because why not?
Why not?
Oh, absolutely. Well, ladies, I want to go ahead and thank you again for tuning in, everyone. It's time. I can't believe we made it to the end.
I know, this flew by.
Most definitely. Want to thank Joy again for joining
Thank
us
you
from the
for having
Charlotte
me.
division. Don't forget to follow MI Homes on Facebook or Instagram for highlights of some of our holiday traditions from around the country. If you want to come see an MI home in person, visit the link in our chat. You just go ahead and visit a link. They're going to post a link right now to our team and schedule a tour. There is nothing more special than sharing a wonderful evening with your friends and family during the holiday season. Remember, the best gift you can wrap is your presents. That itself is a gift. And the joy of brightening each other's lives costs nothing but our time. We hope we brought you some joy tonight. Cheers to you and yours. Happy holidays from MI Homes. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Happy holidays.
Absolutely.
Here's the bluebird, here to stay. Here's the new bird. It sings a love song as we go along. We're walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job while you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells are ringing, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, we're walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. It sings a love song as we go along, we're walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll say have some fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. And later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.